70 out of 365 days going live on YouTube for half an hour. We're going to have a great time. We're back in the normal. We are back in the normal live stream spot. Yesterday we had to do it from the car, but hey, today we get it in. We get it done. And we're back. Some people were very, very scared. Not scared. They were taken aback by it. But hey, it's all good. What's up? Flashbang, what's up? My car, you're still hurt? Yes. Yes, you are. Oh, guess what? Guess what else happened? Because something else happened later that night, too. So it was just a whirlwind of a day for me. My card? No. I did not lose my card. I still have all my cards. But something else happened to my car on my way home. And I was just like, great. Blew up? No, luckily it did not blow up. Instead of my car blowing up, I somehow got a, Riley, what's up? I somehow, on my way home, I got a flat tire. So that was just the icing on the cake to it. I'm like, great, okay. I don't know what that was. Flat to match the flat? What? Flashbang, oh, sad, yeah. But luckily, the spare was put on, we made it home, and the wheel will hopefully be getting fixed here soon. So, when it is time to go fix my wheel, that's when I'll probably end the live, because I'm doing that tonight with some help. But we shall see. Alex, the 300 fires. I mean, it's basic. What do you mean by thick, Alex? I didn't think it was that different from most rackets that are like it. Right. I don't know how to start a small art business because no one wants to pay me. Riley, use the power of social media. Just start posting your art online. People will eventually think that it looks cute the longer you post for it, and then eventually they'll ask to buy it from you. That would be my guess, or at least, might as well try. I haven't had ramen or cook, but I can change a tire. Yeah, I can change a tire. I know how to do that. I know how to change a tire. I know how to rotate tires, or at least why to rotate tires. And patching a tire or like fixing a tire, that's a little different. I don't know that one as much. That's why I need help with that one. But I do know how to change a tire. Charity, hello. You have, and no one has contacted you or offered even around saying, hey, I'll draw anything, just give me at least $15. Riley, you can't start out asking for money. You just have to like draw like 10 to 20 things for people for free, give it to them, do like great work, and then have them start telling people, and they're like, hey, these are things I've done for people. If you would like one, if you would like a drawing, message me, and then we'll start. You're probably just like charging too much at 15 because people don't know anything. Charity, hello. How are you? Angel, it's you. What's up? Vale, how we doing? You can't start desperate. Have some reference art first. Exactly. Where's pork? Yeah. It. Yeah. My poor car. Somebody drawing? No. Why would you make a drawing of me? Well, Ian, I know you already did. You just won't tell me where it is or show me what it is. Jill, sorry you couldn't make that live. It's all good. It's all good, Angel. Right, you're not doing anything for free, and everyone knows how good I am in your small town. They just congratulate me and move on. So I have so many paintings, drawings no one offered you. Yeah, Riley, that's the thing. You're only thinking about it in your small town. No one outside of your small town knows who you are or cares about your art until you actually do something, until you actually get it out there. So, if you're not willing to do anything for free, good luck to you. I don't really know how you're going to go about it. You can, it's just going to be a lot harder. And you're at a hotel? What are you doing at a hotel? Swagger, okay, cool. They would say you play set against a high schooler, managed to get 4 games out of him. Way better than losing 3 sets to a 60-year-old. Like the other day. Okay. All right. Your small town is going to give you small results. Use the internet. You made 5 drawing pieces. Spray with a special spray to make sure they don't smudge. It's pointless. I was using it because you can't drive right now. How does you not being able to drive make the internet pointless? You can ship things, like you can send them. You can if you make small things, you can send it in a letter, or you can ask like someone you live with to drive you to the post office. Charity, you can draw a bird. Nice. PA, no one's gonna buy you a PS5. No. Saying things costs money. Should be losing money. Well, she's at. What if well, Riley, what if you just did digital art stuff? Like, do you have the tools to make digital art that people could buy from you so that way you could get some starting money to then do also in-person art that you can send off? PA, thank you for the jewels. I appreciate it. Questions. After I tested the head square, do you think it can bridge the gap between one back and right sees use rags because of the super red light balance? Vale, I don't think from the very short amount of time I hit with it, I don't think so. Specifically because specifically just because of the flexibility of it. And even though it was more stable on off-centered shots, I don't think that it is going to be a bridge building racket with one-handed backhands. Also, just because of the head size, like I don't think it's small enough in order to do it. But I'll be interested to see what one-handed backhander players do with it. I personally don't use the one-handed backhand, so I'd be very curious what they all think. John toothpaste? Nah, it's basically gone. We good. Well, I guess you gotta lose money to make money. That's how the economy works. You don't have to lose money to make money. YouTube's free, dude. I have not spent a single dime on stuff for this YouTube channel until like after I started getting paid. So like you don't have to lose money to make money. Gex, what's up? How we doing? Riley, you can't do digital art to save your life, only traditional art. Well then why not learn digital art, Riley? Olivia, what's up? Yes, digital art, digital me. What's my favorite song? And you'll test it. My favorite song right now. I don't know. I don't know what my favorite song is right now, to be honest. But what are you testing, Charity? Vince, day 70. Yes, day 70. So crazy. Now that's his cousin. Brody Bro, you're an out Yonex guy, but I think the Muse is a waste of a product. Why do you say that? Jack, I have no idea what you're talking about. I do not. You were going to be a tattoo artist inside thing, but decided not to. I don't know. You might be a tattoo artist in France or something. Well, good luck with that. Vince, they should have just brought the Regnus stateside instead of the Muse. Interesting. Why do you say that? A YouTube channel, you have 29 subscribers. It's nice, Charity. Using your phone costs money. Using gigabytes to stream. You don't really use gigabytes to stream. So it's like, because streaming, it doesn't require gigabytes. You're on YouTube. You just have to have the internet. You just have to have an internet connection, and then the YouTube app. That's about it. But since you already have your phone, I don't necessarily consider that like a bit. I don't necessarily consider that like paying money to make money, because you already have your phone regardless. Like whether you're paying it off or if you're just like, if you own it outright, you already have it. And then the internet, when you can go to a place for free that has internet, and you can just do this. Right, and digital art is expensive. When it comes to digital art, and way too many options in terms of brushes, colors, etc. I want limited options so you know what you can work with. Why is digital art expensive? I don't know. I'm not a digital artist. I honestly am just genuinely asking. Why would be the data you use and pay for? I know how to serve in tennis, but you're not very good at it. Well, that's okay. Well, that's okay, Olivia. If you know how to play, and you enjoy playing, then what does it matter? As long as you enjoy playing. You know what? Does anyone want your Caribou drawing starting at $15? Good luck with that, Riley. Feels what in their product line exactly? Vince, so basically from everything I've heard about the Muse and seen, it's basically designed to be the beginner. It's basically designed to be like the beginner / intermediate racket. And that's it. So it's designed to be more player friendly, so easier on their arm. Designed to be a little bit more of an all-around style racket, but it's not going to play up to the level of the E-Zone. It's not going to play up to the level of the V-Core. It's just specifically for those very beginner to slightly more advanced than beginner players that are also looking for something that's going to be much easier on their arm because of the flexibility of it from everything I've seen and heard. Can't wait for your 3D. What do you mean by that? So Percept V-Core already pretty comprehensive line. Covers most of the market. Covers most of it, yes. So your data here, there are specific gigabytes per month. Interesting, guys. What should you draw? I don't know, Charity. What do you want to draw? Trash. Shave half my beard for a subscribe? No, that's stupid. Pico. Thor. What about Thor? Easy 100 like and fill that. Can it though? We'll see. We'll see how the Muse takes to it. Realistic stylized shading, gotta get it framed depending on how much the frame is. You're only gonna get be getting $5 to $10 profit. Yeah, Riley, you're just. I think. I don't think that. I don't think this may be the best way to go about it. If you want to do the art stuff, you gotta like the small town. It's probably not gonna work. You just gotta start like posting it out there, and then you price it so that whatever you get paid, covers you to go get it shipped too, and of course the materials. But you're probably just gonna have to do I would assume you just have to do the free stuff first because no one knows who you are. Louis, do you like Austin Powers movies? I have not seen any of them. I've only seen clips, but they do seem funny. Thor: Show the Power of Thunder. No, not your dad. Show me. I don't know. I don't like the post. Gives you weird social anxiety more than actually showing it in person. Riley, that's just because you haven't done it yet. Like, if you actually post, a lot of that just goes away. So just if you really want to do this, just make one post. You don't even have to put your name on it. You can quite literally just record the video for however long you want it to be and then just caption it and put some music in the background. You don't even have to actually talk or put your face in the video. So cool. If I stop, you'll donate $100. Well, sorry, but that's not happening. I'll be here for at least another 13 minutes. Unit dead end. Yep. Your concert coming up. You're nervous. Do you have any advice? Amar. You'll feel nervous until that first note until the first downbeat of the song that starts the concert, and then as soon as you start playing, I feel like the nerves are gonna go away, especially if you've been practicing for quite a while. It's just nervous buildup until the actual like performance, and then as soon as the performance starts, everything's gonna go away. Especially if you're in a section, I think that'll just help you a lot. Funny, please stop. No, cool. When? Don't know what that is, so never. Charity of a chorus concert coming up. Nice. Amar, you're playing trombone. Very cool. Maybe run through your slide positions on each note that for each song just to like make sure you got the muscle memory. You don't even have to play, just do the slide positions and just go from there maybe. Riley, you have in Facebook, you posted 6 art pieces saying these were for sale. Only congratulations messages, lol. Was it a local community? Was it a local community Facebook post, Riley? Because if that is, and it's just for your small town, no one's gonna care. They said congratulations, no one's gonna buy. You have to go global with it, or at least U.S. based. If you rise that are playing for at least 500 people, you'll be fine tomorrow. I don't trust you, huh? How's the play going? Olivia, the play is going very nicely. We are basically done with all of Act 1. So now we get to start working on Act 2, and it's going very, very good. Thank you for asking. And you don't know how to record things, edit things, anything like that. Don't have a setup for recording. It'll be horrible quality. Riley, have you ever looked back at the old videos I have on YouTube? Those are absolutely atrocious in terms of quality. They're absolutely atrocious in terms of how I look. They're absolutely atrocious in terms of the sound. It doesn't matter. Just start, hit the record button, and send it off into the internet ether. If you're really that scared, make a brand new Instagram or TikTok account, don't follow anyone on it and just only post on there. And that's it. You don't even have to tell you don't have to tell your friends, you don't have to tell anyone you know. Just do it to get that post anxiety out of you. Or posting anxiety. Ryan, what's up? You've said my name a few times. What's up? Suffering rejects help. Yeah. You have a softball tournament this weekend. Nice charity. Good luck. You have an iPhone, it's enough rally for editing and all. Exactly. Lano, hi. Ryan, why did you get arrested yesterday? For what? How does one go global with Facebook? You're clueless with this stuff. I have a Samsung Android. It still, that works. Where am I from? Lano, I'm from the US. Where are you from? Daniel, what's up? You don't know how to add music to videos neither. Don't have any social medias and Facebook, strict family. Well, Riley, the great thing is when you record a video and then you go to upload that video, even to Facebook, Facebook gives you the option to add a song. So you just click that button, you choose your song, and then it adds it to the video. So that is null and void. Post. Yeah, which tennis shoes have good ventilation so they don't stink so bad, Brand? Brand, typically any of them that have mesh on them. But the more mesh they are, typically they're not as durable. So you kind of have a trade-off there that you have to make. Gax, get an iPhone if you can't rely. It'll help you a lot with recording, editing, and starting. This will help you grow well. I mean, she can still use an Android, Gax. She doesn't have to get an iPhone. I personally think iPhones are easier just because that's what I've always had. But you can still do almost everything you need to from an Android. Daniel, hey Riley, I do. Gax, I'm not spending $500 on an iPhone. Hate Apple anyways. Riley, why do you hate Apple? Daniel, you are sheep to the Apple ecosystem. Crazy, bruh. Samsung will help as well, Riley. Any good smartphone. Mark, why do I look creepy? Janito, Riley, what's up, Janito? Daniel, Brody, that hoodie is so cool. Well, thank you, Daniel. I got it on sale. It was great. You got a weird road rage incident, except you weren't driving. You were walking. Words were exchanged. Egos flare. I threw an object in the homeboy's car. Instead of stepping up, do call the police. Yeah? Okay. So what was the charge that you got arrested on then? It's hard to find tribal pattern clothes. Oh. Oh no. I just found this at a Dunham's, which is a giant sporting goods store, and it was on sale for $15 or less. So they also had different colors too. Like blue was the main one, but they have different colors. Starting to find trouble clothes. Hey Janita, still what's up? I'll ask Gabby if she wants my caribou art. Hi Daniel, Bill, hey Janita, hey Bill. Bill, there's this racket you're considering buying. It's way more affordable than most rackets. Come on. You can come in. Thanks. Do you want to say hi? Do you guys want to meet my mom?
Hi.
This is my mom. She wanted to say hi. Brody's mom.
Hi.
Thanks. Alright. So let's give reviews because you need T-Rex, but you don't want the same model you have now. Okay. Gene locked time to speak. Criminal mischief. Huh. Interesting. Why? Well, so were you? I'm assuming. How long were you in jail for then? Olivia might try to move out of your parents' house in a year or so. Nice, very cool. Yeah, the one you use now is good. Don't get me wrong, but it doesn't help me as much as I need with, but control. And with your backing, you struggle mostly with control. Okay. What's the racket veil? 40 people, 7 likes. Come on, people. Also, Brody, you hold a racket weird. Your hand is up, gripping the handle all the way to the base, like right underneath the base of the racket, because you hate how long rackets are. Wait a minute. So you're holding the racket like this, Riley? You're playing ping pong with the tennis racket? Right, Brody's mom. Which live Southern America? Brody's mom. I think Ryan's just like, what? We need your mom more. I don't think. I don't think she prefers to be on stuff like this, but she also could hear me talking, so she was a little hesitant to like open my door. But we'll see. Brody's mom. No. Wow. Hey, Miss Taylor. Hello. She's pretty. Well, thank you, Olivia. I will let her know you said that. No, she's not, Bill. The Brody lore is building every day. It is building. Bill, you're thinking because if you're getting it right, you might as well get something that helps me more. If the one I have now doesn't help me too much, being in a park watching fireworks. What? Give my regards to your mom, Brody. I will do Gex. No, higher on your grip. You're holding it like this? That if this is how you're holding it, I'm gonna be honest. That's dumb. Your mom's a legend. Thanks, Bill. Around higher the handle, like the part where it splits. Yeah. You can check specs to tell you what to think about it for one and backhand. It's a big compromise because it's 100 square inch because you still think you forgive us from the racket. Musab, hello, sir. Artango TR960 Control Pro, 100 square inch, 300. Somebody around 9 points. 285 on strungs. Swing weight 65. Okay. Sound like done. Thank you, Chibo. You played double forehand. Nice. I had a friend of mine that he did that, and the very first time I ever saw it, I was so confused. And I was like, what just happened? Let's see. Vale, how thick is the beam on that? How thick is the beam on that Artango? Ryan, they didn't take you to jail, just sign a release. Now you have to go to court, plead your case. But yeah, I have issues, yeah. I don't want to be more like you, man. I want to be a more chill human. Ryan, what? What do you mean? You want to be a more of a chill human. You could. Well, I think a lot of it is just like, even if someone tries to make you mad, you just have to kind of like just ignore it. Now, granted, I have had many a years of bottling up emotions and doing it that way, so that's where the part of the chill comes from me. So maybe not the best way to go about it, but I tend to think back and remember, Ryan, that the fact is no one makes it out of this game we call life alive. So one of these days, I don't know when, but I ain't gonna be here anymore. And whatever happened, it's not actually gonna matter. So why get mad? Because it doesn't matter. I'm not here long enough for that to where that should be like affecting me. It's my way is morbid, but it's true. At least for me. Gex Brody, I thought that door's the only door in your room. Nope. My room's got multiple doors. Hold like that. That's awful, Riley. Hold like a steering wheel. Angel, you're here. Sorry you're eating. Angel, you missed meeting my mom. She decided to show up into the live stream. You missed her. All for food. Angel beans. We'll go to France, but not to Paris. Maybe Versailles or something. Someplace very less touristy and trashy, showing more beauty. No, not me. Stop. And it's better. What? And holy like that? What are you talking? Oh. Thanks, Dan. When I was with the gravity, you also moved your arm a bit higher when you were at the net due to the weight. What, Drago? I may have missed something. No, Daniel, stop. Scabby, she wants to buy my Caribou Art. Angel, Konul, hi. You guys send a what? You three are evil. 24mm constant beam. I mean, Vale, I've never played with an Artengo racket, so I can't speak to that. I can't speak to them fully. I would, if you think the reviews are good, plus it's not going to be, that was weird. It's not going to be as expensive for you. So you could get away with doing it, but if they have a way for you to try it first, I would definitely do that. If not, it's just a risk of whether or not you want to potentially spend the money to get something that might work. You like to feel control over the racket. When you hold it by the hand like normal, it feels like there's delay when you go to hit, so your grip is much higher, feel more control. But Riley, you limit yourself so much more holding it like this. Like you're basically just playing ping pong at that point. If you don't hold it down here, you don't have as much reach, and it's just so much harder for you to do anything. So why is my Orion's name this name? Sentence Gax. Which sentence? I can say hi. I see. Williams here. Yeah, I think Ryan just like Angel. And no, I want to meet your mom. I'll be back, guys. All right, Gex, sounds good. We'll see you later, buddy. Riley. This Taylor kind of looks like Riley. Yeah. She has a brother, so my uncle. I look almost dead on him. So I got more of those genetics in terms of the look wise. Drago, let's test something. Brody, where I'm from. Bulgaria. I get it right? I get it right, Drago? Zara, yo! Zara. See you guys, enjoy. Angel. I miss you, girl. Living in a place with no demons sucks. Oh, demos. My bad. What are the rackets right now in the market? Do you think that allows play like Kyrgios or Roger Federer? Nikki, whichever one you feel the most comfortable playing with. There is no one racket that's going to make that happen. You have to do that on your own. Zara, you love the chat. Well, thank you, Zara. They all love you as well, I believe. Power Diaries. Hello? Talk about a person, bro. Catch up. I'm sorry, I'm behind. Gex never answered me. Zara, you want my jacket? Where'd I get it? Zara, I got this jacket at a Dunham's, and it was on sale for like $15 or less. So I've had this since the beginning of last year. Got a Chief Core memory from now on. Thanks, Drago. Appreciate it. Damn, me too. It's so cool, the pattern. There you have a similar tribal shirt, but not as vivid the colors. No. Okay. I can turn you on to another slick big band tune. This one will seem more familiar to you than the other tunes you recommended. Go for it, Ryan. Imagine buying the RF01 Pro thinking you're going to turn to Federer overnight. Well, someone probably did. I'm about to take your dog on a drunken walk with me. Luck fam. Wish me luck, fam. Good luck, Zara. Send the pic you need to. Zara, is the dog drunk or you? Good luck. Right, I kind of wish there was a French person here. Hi, Angel. I'm French. Interesting. Someone living in France. Oh. As are you. Oh. Bro, my car was not made in France. My car was probably made in China. What are you talking about? You're from France. Oh, I usually only visit in the summer. You're French? So I know the best, less, I think you mean least touristy places to live in. Basically opposite of Paris. Little Olivia, you're back. Welcome back. How you doing? Yes, a lot of my family is in Canada. Ah, French Canadian. Very nice. I think I'd be a tattoo artist in France. Well, Riley, the thing is, if you want to go to the less touristy places, you're going to make so much less money as a tattoo artist that you have to run the like financial numbers of, is this actually going to let you survive in wherever you want to go in France? It's going to be a lot easier if you go to Paris and want to be a tattoo artist. You try and go somewhere where it's not a big place for people, you're just going to be suffering, girl. Get that Google Translate out of here. I'm good. You had a good day at work. Nice, Olivia. Very nice. It's not just go for more loose words. You work in a classroom with 2 and 3-year-olds. That must be tough, Olivia. I know I wouldn't want to do that. Nikki, Percept 97, Boom Pro 2022, Pure Drive 100, Sling Whiteout 18 by 20. Where are you picking? What are the attributes of each, and why not the other? Bro, that's a weird stack you got there, but Percept 97 is going to be one of the more control-oriented rackets for that out of that line, just because of the smaller head size. It's also going to be I think that one's slightly heavier too, but that's a very thin beam, so you get a lot of feel out of it. So I personally haven't really hit with the 97 that much. I don't think I would want to. Boom Pro 2022, I'm not as big of a fan of as I am the new Boom Pro that is coming out with the high bore, or does have the high bore. So I would say that Boom Pro, the new one. But Boom Pro, it's kind of like the Pure Drive 98, except for the fact that it's easier on the arm, and to me, with the high bore in it, it feels more stable now. The Boom Pro 2022, it's just kind of there. It's an older version, so I didn't really play. I played with it. I didn't really play with it too much, but it did well. It wasn't anything like stand out for me. Pure Drive 100, is probably the stiffest racket on here. It has arguably some of the most power, but if you have tennis elbow or you're trying to avoid it, I'd probably just stay away from that thing in general. But it's a good all-around style racket. Slinkout Whiteout 18 by 20. I actually have that in my hand right now. That's what I'm swinging around in my room on this live. It's interesting. I haven't got to play with it fully. I do like it. I don't know if my game is necessarily good with the 18 by 20 right now. I would actually need to play a full match with this, but I like it. I like the whiteout since they put the foam in it, especially with V2, but I don't know. I would need to play at least a few sets with this to fully get the understanding of it, as well as it is a control racket with even more control because of the 18 by 20 string pattern. But yeah, Out of all four of those, I probably would like have to lean towards Boom Pro for me personally, but I would try my best to do the Boom Pro 2026 version rather than the 2022. Personal preference. Rally, your shop will be in more tourist areas, but your living place will be in a different area. Okay. You can't allow people just kind of use slang and say it a lot differently. French Canadians are real French people. I said, I'm sorry. I just got an ad about Reese's having raisins in them. Ew. Friends for friends. There are 10 boys and 5 girls. Dang, Olivia. That's a lot. Especially for kids. Bro. Why are smaller head rackets preferred by one-handed backhand? CB, it is mainly just because the smaller head sizes typically mean that they are typically show that those rackets have more weight in the handle, so they're more head light. So by having the smaller head size, it's not only more aerodynamic to swing through the air to get the racket in the correct positioning that the person with the one-handed backhand needs in order to hit a good shot, but also just because since it's more head light typically, then they can just whip through the ball a little bit easier and generate a lot more force and a lot more spin or pace just from themselves without having the racket do more of the work to where it's potentially throwing off their timing. So that's usually why smaller head sizes are preferred by the one-handed backhand. Just aerodynamically, it's much easier to move since you don't have the second arm in there to help you move it to reinforce what you're already doing. Layla, what's up? How are you? Family percent. Now my grandpa's family's from France, so they're kind of old. Some France, but moved to Canada when you were younger. Now we're in the sad country called U.S. Wow, that's crazy. Y'all miss me? Where in the U.S.? You're in Georgia? Wow. Layla, we did miss you. You moved from Canada here, big mistake. Georgia's pretty. Layla, hi, better than Texas. Now, what do you think of purposely taking the leap to 98 square inch frames before what internet racket viewers recommend, like choosing to be forced to improve by switching to harder frames? Vale, I honestly don't like it. Like, I don't like the be forced to improve because I think it hurts your game more so in the long term, especially if your body is not physically ready to go up to a 98 because there's not too many 98s or smaller head sizes that are lower weights. I think if you don't progress in a very I won't say stay, but like if you don't follow a natural progression to as your body gets stronger and more used to playing and being able to handle a heavier racket or a more harsh racket to the player, then I think you're just asking more to get injured than you are to actually improve. So that's why I'm not the biggest fan of like giving beginners 98 square inch head size rackets. It's hurting them more than I think it's actually going to be helping them. Were you also lumping me into internet racket reviewers when recommend? You went to Georgia for vacation at a great time. You have, but I hate doing vacations anyways. Okay. As a Texan, anything's better than Texas. Except Memphis. You got paid. We saw so many ads about how great America was, so we moved here. You went to Jekyll Island? What's Jekyll Island? Memphis sucks. Wait, you're in Texas? Bruh. Okay, search U.S. Air Force Airman note. Take the A train. Oh, I know. Ryan, I think I've heard that one before. Because I think I might have heard that one before. Since when I was in my high school's jazz band, we played Take the A Train. So I think I've already heard that one. When I graduate, I'm going back to Canada. I'm near Dallas. Graduate college? Layla. All your fault. You're living in the U.S., right? How is college scenes there? What are the pros and cons going to college? And did you have any experience playing college tennis? Nikki, I did not play college tennis. I played tennis while in college, but I did not play tennis for a college team. Where I went to school, they did not have a tennis team. So, yeah, I didn't play in it. But pros and cons of going to college, it just depends on where you go, dude. There are certain jobs that you are not going to be able to get without a college degree, but overall, I think there is a lot that college offers that it doesn't necessarily need to be a thing. I don't think they need to offer it. I think it's just more. It would be more beneficial for the person to just like go experience that and like go try and do it on their own, or at least like take steps outside of the traditional college path to then pursue. Like I don't think college should be teaching like entrepreneurship or business because a lot of it's theory. It's not, and not everyone that teaches it actually has run a business or owned a business. So I think it would just be more wise to go start your own business and use all the money you would have given to college to do that, or go work for someone who has a business, learn from them, and then see if you even want to do that while also getting paid to do that rather than paying college to go and do whatever. And this is coming from a guy who got a business degree in college. So that's what I would say. You need to sick very much. Tell me why. Okay, the Backstreet Boys. I didn't get welcome like that lately. Tell your mom. Sorry, Mom. Tell me why. Y'all. Hello. What is that? How tall am I? Olivia, I am 5'10" and a half. That way. All right. Y'all are just singing this, okay? Well, not lumping you in a bad way. You compare the most around here. Wow. Well, thanks, Vale. Appreciate it. Now number 5. It's cool. Brody's coming. She has particular arrangement of age, right? Chills. Literal chills. It was number 5. Number 5 came over. Oh, I completely forgot about that part. Brooklyn Nine-Nine was good. I only know that cold opening. I've never actually watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's got Canes. Nice layout. I've cried so long, you guys. Me too. I am Tom Ellis. Wait, do you not get your college things paid off? What do you mean? But what do you mean by that? No, you have to pay your college off yourself. From the Hope thing. What's a Hope thing? What was that singing? Friday? Y'all, I got a random message from Ryan. So good. You have returned. Greetings, Ryan. Hey, speaking of, awesome. You're 5'5". Very cool. Who are all these new characters? Layla. I don't know. Everyone is just kind of like all jumping in. Doggy? I'll talk about timing. Can we still know what he said? Why are you making fun of and talking crap about me, not thinking I'm around? Was someone talking crap about you, Ryan? I keep getting number 1 in the chat. I swear I've typed the least messages. I have no clue, Daniel. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. Also, guys, you finally gained 2 pounds. 87.4 now. You're very proud. Nice job, Layla. Who are you? I'm new. RX. My name is Brody. I work at a tennis retail store. I've been there for about the last 8+ years. And I do YouTube here on the side, majorly about tennis if you watch any of the videos, but here on the live stream, it's not all about tennis. We all have a more just like chill time. We all kind of hang out, talk about nearly whatever. That's basically what's going on right now. But when tennis comes up, we talk and write about tennis again. So yeah, that's about it. Not much else going on. Not. I just said you sent me a pic. Didn't know it was of Tyson. Is Tyson a dog? You got a random message from me? I don't know. You hold me no message. I get your man. You got a crying emoji. Emojis are serious business. Not you. Do you like hugs? Yeah, I would say so, Olivia. RX, what's my ethos? I don't know what that means, so I don't know. Yes, if you dig it, business admin or computer science, can you tell your experience about applying for jobs? Nikki, I got the degree in business administration. I I've never used it. Like I've never applied to a business administration job just because I used I work at I work at the tennis store that I work at. So, I don't personally use it. I I also would not have probably finished the degree except for the fact that I was the student government president while I was at my college for my specific campus. And so if I wasn't that, I probably wouldn't have finished the degree just because I felt like it's not necessary for me personally. Me and Georgia, your high school's program where as long as you have a 3.0 GPA, you get a Hope Scholarship pays for a lot of it. Well, nice. That's awesome. So burning Korean. Since when were their emojis serious? This will sound stupid. Okay, but you've been seeing beginners that don't care at all for their technique. Now, there's anything wrong with that, playing with Pro Stash blades and it doesn't look awful. I don't like that. I personally don't like that, but the fact that they don't care about their technique and they're using, especially the Pro Staff, I think that's just going to come back to bite them in the butt later. Personally, at 3.7, you get full paid off tuition. To what college, Ian? Anything not serious? No way you're lying. You have a 3.9, nobody cares. Gotcha. Thanks, man. Yeah, RX. Text or anything? Just tell people I'm texting. I share my favorite tennis song. Yes, Ryan, you did. 3.5, 3.5, I think. Got checked. Right, what? Bye. Public. I like hugs too. No. Might be worse off because of it compared to playing with a pure drive, for example, but they look fine. The beginner racket thing, it's a little overblown. Why do you think it's a little overblown, Vale? Yes. I need to research French places or Czech places. I like hugs if it's by animals. Retailer meetup in Prague. Bro, I've never even been to Prague. I don't even know where that is. What you mean meet up there? I don't even have a passport, bro. It's going to a college in Georgia. Oh. Cool. I think maybe that's just a Georgia thing then, Ian. I don't know. So, Valley, do you feel that there are a lot of backhanded compliments within tennis circles? I see what you did there, Feld. And I like it. Angel, where did Bill go? Junior Angel takes me to go. Oh, yeah. Mason Belian, Junior, you love you so much. Felt honored. Why don't you have a passport? It's number one emergency item. Ryan, I don't have a passport because I have never planned to leave the U.S. That is why. I have only had a passport once in my life, and that was to go on a cruise my freshman year of high school because my high school's jazz band, which I was a part of, we were one of the entertainment acts on the cruise. But yeah, besides that, I have never decided to leave the U.S. at all. Prague is the capital city of the Czech Republic. The whole city feels like a museum. Interesting. Geo, you don't have one either. Nice. Bohemian architecture. You went twice in 2025. Nice, Daniel. Olivia, when you get your apartment, can you invite me? You can, Olivia, but I don't think that I'm ever going to be able to. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to show up. Like, we don't live anywhere near each other, or anywhere in the same state at all. Right? Is there someone named Ryan in this chat? This is messing me up, man. Yes, Ryan. If you see the person that, as they are saying in the chat, the person with the username Alamo Arbor Care, his name is also Ryan. So there's two of you. This player's never seen it. Hurt belly. Phil, that's crazy. I honestly have never heard that one before. Hey, what business would you start if you were in India? My experience of the U.S. as U.S. 10 years ahead from the rest of the world. Nikki, I think people say, and granted, this is not business advice because I'm not an expert on business, but I think right now a lot of people are saying that AI is the big wave for the next foreseeable future. So figuring that out would probably be the way to go, but I'm not sure. There's Dina Reno. Bro, I was tripping. Got it. Carry on. All good, Ryan. Day your band plays on a cruise. We went on a cruise during the Washington trip. It was awesome. We had the whole thing ourselves. Nice, Layla. That is awesome. Vale, let's say you're tall and strong enough from a sports background. Pro stuff might be much. Let's say Blade 98 after you get your technique in the right direction seems manageable. The blade is a lot more manageable than a pro staff. I will say the blade is a lot more manageable than a pro staff. I don't see too many people use the pro staff anymore, but that's just a rough racket on most people. The blade is a lot more user friendly and a lot more like manageable for even like advanced level beginner to intermediates to get into. Gex, you back? Welcome back. Have I seen your post, Angel? I have not. I have not seen it. You, sorry, I don't like AI, so I got this report. Laughed in a guy's face when he tried to copyright his AI art. Yeah, you can't copyright AI art because it's like it was made by the AI. You can't claim that as your own. She just called me. But is that really something you want to just say around like, hey, I'm here looking for? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that, Ryan. Welcome back, Gex. Angel, you hate AI so much. Why do you hate AI? It's like someone to school with Orion. Brother Gex? Sorry, I was laughing at comment. Brother Gex, whose comment? Layla, hello, welcome back. And was he completely dysfunctional? Because that might have been me. Are you from Virginia? Angel, what's the shield? I'll just look at my post for you. I mean, it's a mod. Angel, girl, you are one subscriber away from being able to go live on YouTube. That's crazy. If I visit. Olivia, what do you mean, what if you visit? Like she's an Avenger now? Gasp. Yes, I'm an Avenger. No, sir. Portland, Oregon, baby. Senior Avenger. Good one, John. Told me it chooses the name Arya. It's air like being interesting. Okay. I am? Dang. It's kind of like, who? Yo, just one. Which Avenger? I have one square way to tell you about. Crazy biz. And if the person is trying to make a profit off of it by making art and selling it as such, it takes away the jobs of an actual artist and their money. Interesting. Where country am I? West Coast? Ryan, I'm in the Midwest, not the West Coast. On the other hand, if you're a skinny guy that's never lifted weights or anything like that, you don't have a bunch of coordination, anything, but pure drive or larger head makes it hard to hit anything. Yeah, but to that point, Vale, especially the never lifted weights things, have you seen most tennis players? Like, a lot of tennis players are just, like, stick dudes. And they be swinging things that are really heavy. So, like, yes, weights definitely help. I will never say weights do not help with tennis. People don't necessarily believe that, but they do a lot. So, but you, even if you don't work out, you can get away with a lot of stuff if your technique is on point. Which vendor should I be? Why am I not mod? Because I'm her child. Captain Angel. Daniel, that's insane. Olivia, what if you visit me? Olivia, I would say to not do that. Do not waste your money or your time trying to get to me. I think that would be better saved for something else you would want to do. Stop. Yeah, it's just lazy in my opinion. Unless it's used to make things more proficient, like coding for a game. Nikki, my top 5 goat rackets. I don't have a top 5 goat rackets, bro. I really don't. I play with so many that I don't have like a top 5 at all. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't. Bob was so funny. Joe, you be Captain Marvel? Really? You be Captain Marvel because you're iconic. Angle. Know which adventure I beat. Gino, damn. Well, you would be Black Widow. You're hanging with Bob too much. Hey, let's go. Damn, she's mine. We gotta be careful now. Not Angle. EFT, what's up? How are you? Gino, she's fuming at her phone. For real. That's what I want to do. But Olivia, I don't think you should. You know, right? You would be one of the X-Men. There are no furry Avengers. But Daniel, what about that? What about that guy that turns into like a blue animal or whatever in the X-Men? Isn't there one of those? Do you grunt when you hate? I feel like you established. No, Ryan, I do not grunt. The only time I grunt if I'm playing tennis is if I'm making fun of people that are making fun of people that do grunt with my friends. Sorry, reason. Yeah, they got the tendon strength from hitting a lot. I agree. Technique is amazing, but getting power, the thing that hurts people is also lack of technique. But if a fit guy can endure more, like tendons and ligaments are more developed, nothing that terrible. Technique can't. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, high gags, iconic. Ugh. So I loved it. This one, no, I gags and Black Widow. Say beads, reading Angel. Sending me. So sweet. Who is Daniel? Yeah. Well, buying rackets is better to buy different rackets or stay with a single racket. Nikki, it depends on what your goal is. If you're trying to improve and you're trying to be more consistent, I think it's better to buy multiple of the exact same rackets so that way you can just improve with what you have. If you're just messing around, you just buy rackets to have rackets just because you like playing with different stuff, by all means go for it. But if you are just trying to, get better, just use the exact same racket, and that's it. And I'd be one of the X-Men because I'm a friend, according to Daniel. That's the X-Men, bro. That's what I said. Yeah, but you said be an X-Men, but you also said you didn't think there was a furry one. I thought there was, so that's why I was saying that. Daniel. Riley, you self-admitted you were laughing. Some people tell me I'm in denial. So I'm supposed to AP drastically slowed down around 2022 after. Borsch. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. I think it started happening after like 2020. Once there were the worldwide shutdowns, I think a lot of production on the actual quality of the tennis balls went down, and that's what the players were feeling. But I don't personally know. I don't play enough or play to that level all the time like the actual professionals do to where I can say that officially. But a lot of that's what a lot of them have been saying, so I would trust their opinions on it rather than just like mine, because they're the ones playing with all the time and where it matters to them to where they would notice that big of a difference. I tell him, Daniel, that's shower, job, what outdoor? Riley, I think he's Daniel in denial, not in denial. Dear Sirius, this was a living dog. Of your ankles, never stood about tennis. You played basketball as a kid. You twisted your ankles for real. Ryan, it's all because of the shoes. So like, The shoes that they make for tennis specifically, and actual basketball shoes, they do this as well. It locks your ankle into place a lot more than you actually think. So, like when you first put the shoe on, and people that have never actually wore tennis shoes before try on a tennis court shoe, I tell them it's like, hey, this is gonna feel a lot tighter than what you're actually gonna expect it to be, and that's normal. Because if it's not, then it's so much easier for you to roll your ankle and you to get hurt. Now, you don't want it to be like extremely crushing or damaging to your toes to where it feels like your foot's in a vice, but it's going to be tight, especially around your ankle, just to help give you the support. And if you don't have that out of your shoe, you're probably not wearing a court shoe or you're not wearing the correct one for your foot specifically. Wait, I'm letting Daniel get muffled. Brother, what's up, William? Poet. What do you guys for? I guess what I'm trying to say is that there's more than just how long you've been playing and how good you hit. Yeah, there's a bunch of different factors that go into it, Vale. But there's usually some factors that remain consistent for every single person as they play that usually can warrant going to specific rackets and work for a majority of people. But each person's different, so each person learns at a different rate. Each person advances at a different rate. So it all depends on the person themselves. Daniel, well, look, bro, it's complicated. Why are we saying names? I don't know. I don't twist my ankles, but they're sore after intense playing session. Your fingers are very cold. Feel frozen right now. Can't feel them. Go inside. Why are your hands frozen? Good day. What do you spend your money on monthly? Are you able to save money working in the U.S.? I personally am, Nikki. I know not everyone is in that situation, but I personally am able to save money. A lot of it is going towards paying off my car right now, but yeah, I personally can. Good to hear it. William, you tried the PR 100, 26 Pro 48. Bro, it's really harsh at off-center shots, even with PTP. Dang. Is it because William, do you think it's because they thinned the beam on it and so it's not absorbing as much anymore? So that's on skim horses. Leia, you'd be a sister of Riley Hakan? Yes. Wait, Daniel, did you know about the ankle? What? Doesn't make you... No, I read in chat. I screamed it. I'm king. What, Gex? Huh? Ankle. What ankle? Gex, what's the ring in my finger? This is just a ring that I got from a friend of mine. He did not want it anymore because he wanted to get rid of it since it reminded him of his ex, which she had made it for him. And so he gave it to me. I was like, okay. It's actually made out, if you can see it, it's actually made out of a spoon handle. Or at least part of it. So that's what it is. And every so often, I'll just remember I'll have it, so I'll wear it every so often. Or it just hangs around my room. Thanks for clarifying, Angel. Gasp. Is Uncle married? No. Or is court surface material? You always hear people talk about clay courts, whatever the other courts are made of, etc. What's the difference? So, Ryan, there's majorly 3 main types of surfaces in terms of the courts. So, the one you mentioned, clay, it's actually made out of red clay, at least where it's majorly at. So, you think of Europe or anything, they do have clay here in the U.S., but it's not nearly as good typically. So, clay, the ball bounces a lot slower. It also bounces a lot higher. So it slows everything down, and you can also slide on it. So you'll see a lot of people sliding on a clay court. And yeah, that's the big thing there. Then you have hard court, which is most common here in the US. That's basically just like concrete or asphalt. It's very fast. It's very hard on the body, but the ball doesn't bounce as high. So the ball kind of like skids a little bit. And then you have grass. grass is what Wimbledon is played on. It's one of the oldest surfaces, or like it's the oldest surface because I think that's how it originally started. And that extremely fast. It's even faster than hard courts, I believe. Ball barely bounces because you're on actual grass, and so you have to be much more careful about how you play on grass, just because it's so different from everything else. There's not much in terms of the grass court season, so there's very few tournaments that play on grass, but you can still find it throughout the world. So most people here in the U.S., we tend to prefer hard court. A lot of outside of the U.S., it's majority clay court is the big one, and then there's very few people that say grass court is their favorite court, just because most people probably have never played on a grass court. I would like to play on a grass court. That's the only one I haven't played on yet. I appreciate it. Can someone tell Bill to go live? Bill was live earlier before this live, so I don't know. Is this Victoria Times? Ankle. What is happening, you guys? What are you doing? It's amazing. What is it? I thought you were going to get married for a sec. No, EFT. I am nowhere near or in the process of getting married. Sure, if I'm big golem inside a cave. No, William. Does he know you don't eat? He does know I don't eat that much. Don't steal his precious. William, I think I know you're making a Lord of the. I think it's a Lord of the Ring reference. I don't know. I've never seen that movie, so I don't know exactly what it's from. I just know the reference. So. You don't know half of it? What is it? What, Lynn? What are you guys talking about? You'll stop. You're okay, Olivia. See, I like your skin. God, I'm encouraged that here. So you stay warm. Just tell me. I just don't know stuff. Google it. We legally can't tell you. What are you guys talking about? EFT, when did I start playing tennis? I started playing tennis about 10 years ago, maybe. Close to that. Also, clay courts for practical purposes are very high maintenance. Like, there needs to be a crew taking care of them every day. Where you live, we basically just play on clay. Yeah, clay takes a lot of maintenance. Grass takes a lot of maintenance. Hard courts, they don't really take that much maintenance. Google it, don't do that. Grass probably higher maintenance, but I'm not sure. No grass courts around here. That's so Geneva. I just saw that. What is happening, guys? 4, 8. What? 24. No, I'm not. 25, 27. 94. 20. Guys, what are you doing? Have you tried playing in William? I don't know what that is, so no. I will say I have not. 1738. I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello. Enough, guys. Angel, I'm your child. You can't say that to Twinsies. Too much sometimes, right? Dad. I was too outdoor. I'm not your dad. Well, yeah, I know. Okay. You all are on something tonight. I don't know what it is. It's too much. It grows me out. We're like, you guys not in Georgia. I don't know what's happening anymore, but Olivia, I'm sure there are plenty of guys who will find attractive in Georgia. I feel like you would get that, but I feel like I would scare people away. Riley, what are you talking about? Tarmac asphalt variant? Oh, I have not, William. At least I don't know if I have. Y'all are discussing, like, how do you tell someone that? Maybe we can share them and see who gets scared first. Music, radio, hello, how are you? Dude, that's right. What? Oh, this is messed up tonight. Just me? Great. All right, Janito. Stop talking about this in front of me. I don't like it. None of them like me. Well, Olivia, I doubt you've met all of them. You have the ability, you can go meet more. There's someone out there for you. Don't you worry. So, Janito, no. Finally, I'm about to open it. What was that? Ocean Man. Did my lights flicker again? So make Layla less uncomfortable. We can talk about it later. It's been bugging me all day. Wanted to find someone out of Georgia. Why? You were feeling you just had. Are I singing? Am I singing, Gex? I am making fun of that. I'm making fun of that song by singing it stupidly. I felt like I was floating. Your head was spinning and floated. Know what I mean? Do I? Layla, yeah, Uncle singing is horrid. Hey! Rude. Don't be talking like that when you don't know. Right, Ian K. No, that song was bad. That song is not good, Riley. You're cold, sane. This hotel sucks. Show me otherwise. You'll just have to wait and find out. Well, you guys should invest in space heaters. I agree. Space heaters are a great thing. Portable ones. You do? I don't know. Danny, you have one, just not here. Ocean Man. Bill's back with the Ocean Man. Sing for me, come on. No. Now, I will say, it's not a lot. There's not a lot of me singing in it, but somewhere on this YouTube app, out of the vast amount of videos you may find, you can find videos of me singing on here. They are hidden within the archives. And you can find me singing. There are 2 shows. One of them is the musical Heathers. One of them is the musical Little Shop of Horrors. And that's all I'm gonna give you. Cinderella. Ryan, you're your truck, nice. I mean, I wanted to find someone who likes me outside of Georgia. But you can't. You can do that. You got the internet. There you go. Where? I went to go to a dentist. Got your teeth sharpened or dog leg? Where? Stonia here. I owe her apology. She is not here, I believe. She's probably in class. Is it on my profile? It is not on my. Excuse me. It is not on my profile. No. Angel, you been in Little Shop of Horrors? Who were you? Were you Audrey? Or were you one of the What is it? Or were you one of the urchins? She's not here. She's busy. Dang. Olivia, I am on the internet. As I've told you, Olivia, it would be a better idea for you to try and find someone else. I had to tell my teacher who loves me that I hate her. Don't. Why would you just say that? Right, Gex, it's 5 a.m. for here right now. What class at this time, bro? I don't know. Gex, she always says that she has class, so that was my assumption. Speaking of Donia, there she is. That's crazy. Did you know if you get your teeth sharpened by the dentist, they teach you how to bite down more up and down to help your teeth keep shape and help your outer teeth take form as well, because as humans, we want more in circles. Okay, yourself. Donia, hi. How are you? You've done long distance before. Okay. And we summoned her. I don't need it. Just tell him straight EFT. I can't. Well, this works pretty easily. You have a guy in New York, Zimmy. You rejected him, don't worry, but staying in contact on a daily basis isn't hard at all. Interesting. Angel. Hi, Brody. Hi, Donia. I think she's blocked me, but I'm going to say that I'm very sorry. Very big stuff. Gex, what are you saying? Never mind, bye. Okay, Olivia. Have a great rest of your day if you are leaving. We chew in circles. Whereas animals that have sharp teeth bite more up and down directly, so the dentists teach you how to get the habit of biting and chewing more up and down rather than circles. Oh, okay. Why that's such your thing? You're able to go live. Nice. You have 51 subs. Congrats, Angel. So, Angel, are we gonna end this live stream here now, and then we're all gonna jump into yours? I feel like that's going to be the move now. So that Bill wants to apologize, but he doesn't know how. Layla does not know Arabic. You have 9. Angel, now you can stream. Congrats. Yay, yes. Riley, you have 7 subscribers. Nice. Layla, what's going on? I don't know, Layla. Potentially, Angel will be doing her first live stream tonight after we leave here, since she now has that ability. Don't want to apologize, but I don't know why. I have more than you, Riley. Riley has 7 subs. Nice. Angel, what do you say? You ready to be the one on the other side of the camera? It's because I'm posting. Should we be doing Cinderella? Are you doing a bunch? No, she's not going to do that. You have 0. Me too. All right, guys, I think Angel, as she has said, she's going to stream right now. So I'm gonna say we end this one here. I've hit my 30-minute mark. I say we end it here and we all go watch Angels and show that support for the first live. Who's with me? Because I think that's the best course of action right now. Right now. All right, so with that being said, ladies and gents, before we leave here and we go into Angel's stream, guess what? You know who has to show up. Don't you worry. He's still here. I didn't forget. So with that being said, you know who it's time for. I don't think there's anyone new here right now. If there is, you're about to meet someone you never knew you need to see. This guy, he's here just to make sure chat's nice. He may look mean. He's not. Don't you worry. You're only going to see him a little bit tonight because we got to go. But it is time to bring out the man, the myth, the legend, the pink blob you never knew you need to see. It is time for my co-host Kirby to make his quick appearance so that way we can all jump into another live stream, support one of the girls that has been coming here for a while, and just see how it goes. So, co-host Curbster has arrived. We've crossed the 30-minute mark, and with that is it. No, Angel, put your cam on. You're in a hotel. No one's gonna know. No one's gonna know. You're fine. Show us who you really are. Pull back the mask. So, with that being said, Curbster and I, we gonna get on out of here. So that way we can go support our friend. Now, with that being said, thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. It means a lot you took time out of your day to come hang out with me, to come hang out with Kirby, and come hang out with everyone in chat. It means a lot. And I hope that I'll get to see you again soon at another one of these. So, that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day or your night, wherever you are in the world. And, as always, take care.